You guys remember me from before? Alright, guys. Loosen up a bit. You got the gay water. You haven't had a sip yet. Is it good? No. I gotta be honest, I wouldn't expect it to be good. It's a nice looking can though. Can I hold this? It's called gay water. Everyone settle down, okay, by the way? They're like, what did he just call? Is he having Pinot Grigio or something? Yeah, gay water. Alright guys, we're good. I'm gonna go row by row. Big squad back there, how we doing? I hope you guys all know each other sitting that close to each other. You do, right? It's great, we got a lot of food on the table, it's good. Are you comfortable over there? You're good?
Yeah.
Nice. Let's go. That means yes. And cool kid. I love that, man. That was great. I did a show in Pennsylvania last night. It was in the middle of nowhere in Pennsylvania, and I thought that it was just there were gonna be loads of Amish people there. There were no Amish people there. I was disappointed. I was like, oh my god, I got all this great Amish material. They whip it out, but they didn't. It was near Penn State, so there was a lot of frat bros there, man. You know, and it was crazy because I'm not kidding. Every 30 seconds in the back of the room, there was a group of 10 frat bros. I thought I was about to be sniped out of the room from the vape. Okay, it was crazy. Every 30 seconds, I'm dodging red lights. I'm like. It's not about to happen again in the middle of Pennsylvania, I tell you that. Okay! You know, I do a little political material here and there, right? That's all I got. That's really all I got, man. No, but they were trying to be polite, and I don't know if anybody here smokes the vape or knows people who smoke the vape. There's no turning that puppy off. Right, so the guys are just in the back. Did I just catch you smoking the vape, brother? No. You just quickly went to your mouth, and then your jewelry shined and hit me in the eye. Nice, man. Italian guy back here. Yeah, it's good to see you, brother. He lights up a cigar. I'm like, you can't, you know what? Just do what you got. It's okay, bro. So yeah, you telling me I'm not smoking a fucking cigar already? Alright, sorry. But these kids smoking the freaking vape in the back, man. They're trying to be quiet about it too, right? They're just right now, the entire club just smelled like pink flamingo lemonade. Guys, what the fuck is going? That smells delicious. Pass that up front. Took a hit right there, man. It was great. It's great. It was funny, dude. It's funny. Crazy guy. You know, I don't mind. I think college bros, once you're in college, you start to gain some brotherhood. So you become a nicer person to other bros. I think. You know, especially in that warm welcome center. High school kids, there's nothing scarier than a group of 5 17-year-old kids hanging outside. At least for me. That's the most intimidating thing I can ever see. Anytime I see a group of high schoolers hanging out, I cross the street. Okay? Afraid, man. Look intimidating, you know? And I grew up in New York City, so I grew up with the Bloods and Crips, man. But those I didn't grow up. I'm a white kid. I didn't. They were around. They were, in Brooklyn and Queens, I wasn't there, bro. Nice. You from New York, man? You have a New York shirt? You look familiar, bro. Nah? Alright. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mention that after I mentioned Bloods and Crips. I'm just saying he looks familiar. Oh, man. I was like, alright, the white people all froze up. Thank you for laughing. Fuck you just said. Sorry. So anyway, I'm white. Let's get that out of the way. But okay, so these. Sorry guys, I just did a ton of cocaine before this set. He's still pro. But the high schoolers, man, I see these kids. I'm I'm crossing the street. Okay. Today I was finally you know what? I need to face my fears. So I'm running. It's cold out. You guys know it's chilly out. I'm wearing a t-shirt. I'm trying to get the blood boiling. Get the blood boiling. As I'm running by, I see a group 100 feet away. I'm no, you know what? I'm not crossing the street. Okay, so I'm running. And then, to my surprise, these kids just start going, "Let's go, bro! Keep it going, dude!" I'm all right, okay, good to see you guys. No, great, man. Then one of them just goes, "Nice nips!" Woo! It might have been that guy back there. I was fired up. I was like, "Ha, thanks, man." And then, like, I was not wearing any underwear, too, okay? When I go, listen, all right, listen. When I go running, man, I don't want to wear as many clothes, because then I gotta go do the laundry, you know? So I'm trying to go as raw as possible, right? So one goes, nice nips. I'm like, all right, that was funny, man. Then another one goes, it's pretty cold outside, isn't it? I thought he was talking about my nipples, and then I just saw the outline of my shriveled up wang. I was like, oh my God. Jesus Christ. I was like, yeah, dude, it is cold. It's usually bigger than this. All right, you guys didn't like that one, but whatever. Hit the sauna right after, so I was loosey-goosey, you know what I mean? All right. Bros in here, you guys. How do you guys know each other? You four bros.
Wives know each other.
Your wives know each other? Ooh, so it's boys outing. All right, nice, man, nice. You guys in a group chat now, or?
Yes.
Hell yeah, bro. Nice, bro. And then how do your wives know each other?
Work.
Work. Oh my God. Okay, nice, guys. So now you guys are becoming a little bit closer. You guys talk a little bit about it. The comedy show, they're like, there's this weird white guy who was on cocaine during the show. So we got a bag from him afterwards. Right? I don't know if these guys do cocaine. They can if they want. They can have some gay water, whatever you guys want. This is going amazingly. You know, like I just recently kind of started going to the sauna, and it seems like there's always there's like an unspoken rule that you're not supposed to speak in the sauna. You know, like you just go in there and you relax. But it seems like there's one guy in there who just wants to speak to people. And you could tell just based on like his emotions and like how much noise he's making, right? There's that one guy sitting in the sauna, man, just getting a little bit too comfortable, and he just... Guy's got two towels on, right? One around his shoulders, one around his wiener, right? This guy is sitting in the sauna today. He starts looking at my feet. I'm like, what does this guy have, a foot fetish? What's he doing? He's looking at my feet. Looking at my feet for like 2 minutes. I clocked this guy looking at my feet, so I like, sneak my feet over to the other side. And this guy goes, in front of 10 guys, he goes, your pinky toe. It's a lot smaller than the rest of the toes. I was like, it's cold in here, dude. I don't know what you mean. No, he didn't know I was a trained assassin, right? So I was like, my socks fit perfectly, though. Yeah, nobody in the sauna laughed either. I was like, what? My socks fit great. I was like, this is a perfect joke, right? You know? Sometimes, you know, like I feel like doing stand-up, you know, there's a lot of pressure immediately to be funny, right? Like, maybe in the past, somebody has told you there's a comedian, what's the first thing that people always say? What's your joke? And I'm like, no, pay fucking $20, come to the basement of a comedy club. Saturday at 9 p.m. Right? It's 9 p.m. Mm-hmm. I like that. That was a funny noise. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what it is. But anyway, that's what people first say, right? And like, there are a few people that go to the same coffee shop as me, and like, it's basically the same crowd. And at this coffee shop, there's a woman who lets her dog run rampant at the coffee shop. And I like dogs. I don't love dogs, all right? What was that? Was that some... You guys hear that? Was that just me? All right, never mind. I think it was the alarm. The fuck? Okay. Sorry, I'm going crazy. It's the cocaine talking, dude! Okay, anyway, back to it. There's this lady, okay? She lets her dog run rampant. She's sitting in the corner watching. You fucking heard that, right? The fuck is that, Theo? I thought you were hosting this thing. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. The fuck, dude? One more time, I swear to God. Okay. You guys heard it the second time, right? It wasn't just me. Okay, thank you. I was like, oh my God, did I do ketamine before this? All right. So, this lady is sitting in the corner of the coffee shop, goddammit. She's watching her dog run rampant around the shop. She's just sitting in the corner. Oh my God, Curtis is so cute. And what kind of name is Curtis for a dog, right? Muriel's sitting in the corner watching this dog. And the people around the coffee shop all love the dog. But the thing that is annoying about the dog off the leash, it will go up to every piece of skin it can find and just try and put its wet beak on a piece of skin. Okay? So I'm sitting at the coffee shop this morning. Okay? The dog comes up to me, puts its wet beak on my calf. I know Muriel's watching in the corner. I want her to know this is not okay. As soon as it does it, I was like, But little did I know, every single person at the coffee shop was now watching me. So as quick as I could, I was like, you better be careful, buddy, before I turn you into a hot dog. And like you guys, nobody at the coffee shop laughed either. So that's the last time I'm ever going there. All right, guys, from Ted Jones, you guys are phenomenal. Make some noise. Bye!
Keep it going for Ted Jones one more